Ladies and gentlemen, this is the conclusion of the 2020 Barbell Logic Lift or Die Halloween Strength Lifting Competition. My name is Jordan Stanton. I am the president of the United States Strength Lifting Federation, and I wanted to bring the results of our very first press pull competition to you today. Yes, press pull, so overhead press and deadlift. First, I'd like to thank our continuing sponsors at Barbell Logic who helped put this event on as well as advertise. Thank you guys so much. I would like to thank Dominion Strength, Microgains, and A7 for contributing to our wonderful prize pool for our competitors. I would like to thank our judges at Anne-Marie Oaks-Judy, Andrew Jackson, Carl Schute, and Caleb Krieg, who made the very tough calls to keep this competition fair and fun for everybody. And I'd like to thank all of our competitors, especially those that lifted in costume and making this fun for me. We had over 100 competitors for this event, and nearly 350 video submissions, 166 deadlift and 175 of those press. You will note in the description this URL is available for your viewing. You can see all the various attempts of the competition as well as the overall results. But before we get into those results, I would like to ask a favor of those that competed in this competition and enjoyed themselves. If you wouldn't mind making your way over to the US Strength Lifting page on Facebook and leaving us a review. We would love to hear from you, and I would much appreciate it. Also, check us out on US Strength Lifting on Instagram and usstrengthlifting.com for future events, as well as a big announcement on the future of the USSF. Look forward to providing more of these competitions in the future. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the actual results. Starting with the open lightweight division, in first place, Eric Lee with a 160-pound press, the URL, which is available for that right here, and a 455-pound deadlift, the URL available here, for a 615-pound total. Great job, Eric. Eric is followed by Tony N. with a 545-pound total and Jeff Wright with a 300-pound total. Up next is the open middleweight division. First place, Stephen Collins with a 255-pound press and a 575-pound deadlift for a very respectable 830-pound total. He is followed by Robert Tedford with a 790-pound total and Matt Fleming with a 760-pound total. Next up is the open heavyweight division. And as usual, I like to play along with my competitors and join in the fun. Managed to take the top total this time with a 245 press and a 650 deadlift for a total of 895. But as usual, I don't count myself in that true ranking. So I'm going to give first place to Ryan Henson with a 230-pound press and a 562.5-pound deadlift for a total of 792.5 pounds. Great job, Ryan. He's followed by Josh King with a 770-pound total and Bertug with a 749.6-pound total. You'll notice some of these have decimal points. It's because you can either lift in pounds or kilos. We try to make these competitions as accessible as possible to everybody. Next up, the women's lightweight division. In first place, Hannah S. with a 110-pound press and a 315-pound deadlift for a 425-pound total, which is an incredibly strong total for a lightweight. She is followed by Sonia N. with a 115.5, 300.9 for a total of 416.4-pound total, also incredibly strong total. Third place, Danielle Hayes with a 335-pound total. In the women's middleweight division, we have Ellis Mumford Russell with a 112.4 press, 336.2-pound deadlift for a total of 448.6 pounds. Second place, Mackenzie Tarkelson with a 383.6-pound total, and Amy Call with a 290-pound total. In the women's heavyweight division, in first place, Monica Rosenberg, 150-pound press and a 380-pound deadlift for a total of 530 pounds. Second place is Madeline Riggs with a 400-pound total, followed only by 5 pounds less, Jamie Taylor, 395. Next up, we get into our master categories. Masters are greater than 40. We have Ren Kuroda with a 185.2-pound press, a 440.9-pound deadlift for a total of 626.1 pounds. The Open Masters middleweight division, we have Jesse Kellerman, 185-pound press, 575-pound deadlift for a 760-pound total. In the Open Master heavyweight division, repeat offender of Ron Brown with a 270-pound press, 585-pound deadlift, and an 855-pound total. In the women's master lightweight division, Carola Zanelli with an 83-pound press, a 300-pound deadlift for a 383-pound total. In the women's master middleweight division, Carol Redding with a 59-pound press, 225-pound deadlift, and a 284-pound total. In the women's master heavyweight division, Amy Heffernan with a 155-pound press, 380-pound deadlift, and a 535 total. Incredibly strong total there. In the open junior lightweight division, Benjamin Hancock, 64.1 press, 205 deadlift, or a 269.1 pound total. Awesome job for a kid that's only been training for about 3 months. We had no open junior middleweights, no open junior heavyweights. So we go into the women junior lightweights where we had Galaxy Garcia, who completed a 50-pound press for a 50-pound total. We had no women junior middleweights, no women junior heavyweights. And so we move into the top weights in the open category. So just the best lift overall. We have Eric Dow with a 285-pound press. He did submit a 305-pound attempt as well. Just got hit on a technical difficulty, but incredibly strong press, Eric. I contributed the biggest deadlift of the competition at 650, missing 700 from there. The next up, we got the top lifts by weight for women. We have Amy Heffernan with a 155-pound press. And we have Monica Rosenberg with a 380-pound deadlift. Nice job, ladies. And then my favorite award to give, the most epic lift, aka the hypertrophy, William Nicholas with a 455-pound deadlift. And it's not the deadlift that does it. Deadlift looks like a pretty standard attempt. But watch the production value on this. Make sure you come and see this video or check out the US Strength Lifting Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube page to watch this entire attempt. It's so much fun. It's so funny. Absolute fantastic job. And last up, we got the best costume. So second place runs Andrew Jackson with a wonderful Wolverine. But in first place, we got Peter Connerly, who is wearing a cat tree. Yes, a cat tree. You have to see it to believe it. Can't believe he even attempted to lift in the thing. Kind of crazy. Super fun. Awesome job, Peter. You deserve it. That concludes our results for this competition. For those that won prizes, we'll be shipping those out shortly to you or contacting you to get your appropriate size. T-shirts should already be on their way, and you can be expecting those on your door shortly. I want to say a big thank you again to everybody that competed. Make sure to tell your friends about this. Let's see how many people we can get involved for the next one. Also, stay tuned for the next one. I'm enjoying putting these on a lot, and I really appreciate everybody and all these wonderful attempts that you're putting up. So once again, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and congratulations to our winners.